said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
How you doing, Alette?
Good, good. How are you? Can we get your name?
My name is Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, it's coming up.
Yeah.
And Brian, what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic
Very
for a major airline.
All right.
So I fix planes. I want you to get home safe.
We appreciate you.
Okay, still got the balloon.
And now, what are some things that you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun? I like trail riding. I live in Houston.
Okay.
I'm from New Orleans, but I like to ride horses. I'm a country guy, okay? I'm still city, but, you know, I like to do country things. I like to read. I'm from the ghetto, but I am a nerd, okay? I like to read. I want to know about things that I don't know, okay?
Oh, you gotta emphasize it. You ain't gotta emphasize that you like to read. Okay, you like to read. You ain't say, I like to read. I like to read. Damn, emphasize. Oh my God, Joe.
I like to go lounges, right? I like to go to museums. You know, I just like to really have a good time.
Okay, nice. Now, what are some things that you're looking for in a woman?
Transparency, for sure. Transparency.
Okay.
If I can't see who you are when I meet you, then I would never know, right? Loyalty, that really, for men, that's a big thing, loyalty. I need to know when you out partying, having a good time, that you loyalty and you faithful to a man like me.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers? I really don't have deal breakers, right? Because I'm from the ghetto, so I understand that, you know, we do a lot of things in our past and in our youth that is really a problem. So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far as deal breakers, I don't really.
God damn. You know what though? When he first started talking, everybody had their balloons, like everybody was cool. He started talking about that ghetto and no deal breakers and stuff. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, you know, man, it's gonna get good, man. Let's continue.
They have any.
Okay. All right. So we did get a few pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over to those ladies, see why they ended up popping.
No problem.
All right. Let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs.
Okay.
I'm 39.
And you said you're 39?
39.
All right.
And Mrs. Parker, what do you do?
I'm a professional makeup artist.
A makeup artist?
Oh.
Yeah, shout out to Makeup by Mrs. Parker.
All right. And Mrs., why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped your balloon because you said you don't have any deal breakers, and everybody has to have some type of deal breaker, so you have to have something that you don't like. But you look really nice. You look dapper. Nice to meet you.
It's definitely nice to meet you. When it comes to deal breakers, I'm not a surface level dating type of guy, right?
Okay.
I don't really care about your past. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans, right? So nothing that you've done in your past doesn't matter to me because that was before me. After me, that's when you upgrade yourself. So that's why I said I don't have any deal breakers, because I don't want to say that, hey, you know, you're not my type because of what you've done in your past, not knowing that that wasn't right or wrong. Okay, so that's why.
I mean, I understand what he's saying, that there's no deal breakers, but let's get back to what she said. She said everybody has to have a deal breaker. I think the problem with what he said was, you should, if you don't have any deal breakers, that means that woman could be anything and you would accept it. Everybody has a deal breaker. Like, my deal breaker is, you know, I don't like a woman who lies. I don't like a woman who fibs and tells stories and tell me one thing and then you're doing another thing. You know, that's the main deal breaker for me. Be transparent with me. That's the main deal breaker for me. So everybody has a deal breaker, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see what he has to say. Let's continue.
Respect.
And now, is Mrs. someone that is your type?
She definitely. She got this cowgirl going on. I'm from the South, right? You know, so I like your outfit. I like what you got going on. Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to our next lady over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and I'm 37. I'm from New Orleans as well, and I live in the DMV. And the reason why I popped my balloon is because I am from New Orleans, and just the energy just wasn't vibing with. Like, I think you're super cool. I love the way that you look. But as far as like energy, I feel like I've dated guys from New Orleans before, and it just did not work out for me. So I think because we come from the same place, it just clashes.
Okay. So since we come from the same place, it clashes?
Yeah.
You know,
I just haven't had really good relationship experiences dating people from my hometown.
You never met Brian. You never met Brian, but today that you did. You know what I mean? And today, definitely, you was a winner. But, you know, the fact that you're from New Orleans, I respect that because I respect my home, and I'm prideful on being a Louisianimal, right?
Uh-oh.
And I definitely was feeling you. But,
thank you.
you know,
Like
since
I
you
said,
popped
you're
on
very
me,
handsome.
we don't really deal with rejection too well. We respect that, you know, but we move on.
And then
Nice to
Tracy,
meet you.
Bro. You said you don't deal with rejection well. I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of dudes out there that don't deal with rejection well, and I can understand why he said that. But to get to what she said, I haven't really had a good experience with dating men from New Orleans. He could say the same thing about dating women from New Orleans, but he had an open mind. Now, maybe she had something that happened in the past and stuff like that, but hey, she popped the balloon. He said, yo, it is what it is. Let's continue.
Tracy, we actually didn't get, what do you do?
So I work in management. So the person that I kind of link with, we can kind of go into further of my career. Yeah.
What industry? What management? What industry?
I wouldn't like to say. Yeah, I would like to discuss that with the person that I match with. I think that's a little more in depth.
Okay. You're looking good today. I love the orange. Definitely.
Let's go to our next lady here. We can have your name and age.
My name is Chanel Kidd, and I am originally from Gary, Indiana. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coco Stiletto on Instagram. I have my own business. I'm a business consultant, and I also create trivia games that I sell on Amazon.
Okay, and I'm sorry, we didn't get your age.
I am 42.
Okay.
And the reason why I popped my balloon is pretty much, and you already answered. You didn't have any deal breakers. I need someone that knows what he wants. I can be a handful sometimes as well. So, and it can be anything. So it's got to be something that makes you tick, that you can be honest about. So that's why I popped my balloon. And you kind of remind me of my nephew, just kind of.
Oh man.
Kind of remind you of my nephew? Okay. So you said the deal breakers would be because I don't have a deal breaker?
Correct.
Okay, well, I could have a clean...
I need a man to tell me something. Tell me what he want and don't want.
And
if you
that
can't
will,
tell me that, I might jump all over you.
And that will come, definitely. I will definitely tell you where you're going wrong at. But as far as a deal breaker, I have a clean slate with everybody. I'm the type to trust you before I not trust you. I'm going to give you that grace before I don't give you that grace, right? But I respect how you feel.
I like that response.
She liked the response though, but she said the deal breaker was him. You popped the balloon because he didn't have any deal breakers. But I understand what you're saying. I like to give everybody a clean slate. I mean, maybe if she would have, stayed a little longer, maybe he would have gave her the opportunity. But I see what she's saying. Like, you need to know what you want. A lot of women want a man to know what they want. But this is the question that I have. Like, what if his deal breaker was something that you didn't like? You probably still pop the balloon, but I'm guessing she's saying, let me know the deal breaker, so let me make that decision. But you made that decision anyway. But hey, let's continue.
Might circle back, but
You might go get back? You want your balloon back?
Do you want that balloon back?
Not yet.
Okay.
you got the gift of gab I see, so we're just gonna.
I got the gift of gab.
Let's go on
It's
to our
transparency,
next ladies.
love.
Okay.
If we can start off with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
Hello, Janae.
Janae, what do you do?
I'm in school for fashion design. I'm an office assistant, and I'm a new entrepreneur. Just about to launch my fitness clothing line called WeFit.
Okay.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon for Brian?
Hey, Brian. I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto too, so I like them a little
Oh
loose.
Lord!
And,
Oh, she did that. She said the pants was too tight. Oh man, don't tell me. She probably think he a little zesty, man, because the pants are too tight. Oh man. Man, dudes can't win for nothing out here, bro. Like, I'm honest. Like, well, I mean, I mean, you know, some people have different fashion. I don't wear jeans. I mean, I don't wear tight jeans. I don't wear fitted jeans. I gotta have my jeans a little on the, you know, big side. But at the end of the day, hey, that's what she didn't like. So let's continue.
that's it for me.
How old are you?
34.
34. How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies. Okay.
I should have said 0. Because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. There's no man in my life.
No man in your life? Why is the
My
reason
boys.
for there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found. So, what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God knows.
Or is there something wrong with you?
Possibly. But I think I'm just fine.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy. That's all.
That's what I told you. I'm telling you. She said everything going on. She probably thinking, dude, I'm telling you, fellas, women pick up on stuff like that. And the sad thing, I know what he gonna attack her about that baby daddy thing. And the one thing that I would probably say is that if you have 3 kids by 3 different dudes, okay, the first father passed away, charged to the game, but other 2 fathers are nowhere to be found. This is why a lot of dudes don't want to date women with multiple kids by multiple men, because at the end of the day, it's like, yo, like, you made the wrong decision not once, not twice, but 3 times. Let's see what he says.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
I am Venusian, 39.
And you said Venusian? And what do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
Cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a free-spirited woman, so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
What do you mean check in like they're your parent?
The way that you were discussing how somebody needs to constantly, when we're out and about, to text or call and check in, that's something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
TikTok creator manager? For what company? Or is it for yourself?
It's for TikTok.
Hey man, this dude grilling these women like he the feds. I just thought about like that. His dude is like, yo, I'm gonna get every single minute of this. I'm gonna get every single minute of this. Now let's get back to what she said. She said, I don't like to have to constantly check in. Now I don't think he meant you got to check in every single minute. I'm guessing he probably thinking, okay, if we're in a relationship together, you going out with your friends, at least let me know where you're going, so I'll know where you at for your own safety and for peace of mind. I don't know, but maybe she took it a little different. She probably took it a little different though.
The TikTok?
Social media.
Okay, social media?
Social media agent, yes.
Okay, how many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I was just asking because for real men, that's what matters. Your first one is given. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
Oh, is it? Well, there's
That's definitely right.
under.
I knew, man. I Didn't I say that? I said that he was gonna go ahead and do that. He said, "Yo, the first one was a gift. The second one, whew." And you see the other women, they just pop their balloons. They like, "Yo, I can't do this." Like they like, I understand what he's saying, but I'm gonna tell you something. Women do not like to be criticized, bruh. You're on a dating show. You're trying to get to know these women. I understand that you have the way you are, but sometimes you gotta, play the game. But when a person is truthful, that's when the problem starts.
Why I got
That's
pregnant,
definitely
but
right.
That's nor here or there, and that's not what I'm here for.
Okay, definitely. You're a beautiful woman, though.
Thank you.
But I respect your answer.
Yeah, let's go back here. Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
I'm Shay, and I'm 37.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing amazing.
Shay, what do you do?
So I work for the county, and I have my own hair business and a few other little small businesses.
Okay. All right, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
So originally I was feeling it. I like I don't want to say a bad boy, but I like somebody that's outspoken. But the question of, I feel like you're challenging the women. Oh, how many baby daddies you got? And then, it just, does that matter? You say future, so that's their past. It's not their future. How many kids do you have?
Oh, you know what? I got to give it to her. She brought it up. She said, you know what? You're challenging them. You're challenging these women. And she brought it up. But I figured one of the women were going to bring it up, but she brought it up. This is the thing. If you're bringing something up like how many baby daddies and all this stuff, you got to have a legit answer about your baby mamas and all these kids. So let's see what he says.
I have one daughter. She's 19.
Do you want more?
I do.
My balloon still pop because I don't want any more.
Okay.
You don't want any more?
Not at all. I have.
You can't have
one.
any more. You
I'm
choose
choosing
not to have
any more. I have a almost 14-year-old and.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Well, the reason for me asking their past about the baby daddies, because it lets me know where they're going in their future. If you didn't want to have a baby daddy for the second time, then that lets me know that you was uncareful of what you're dealing with.
Do you necessarily believe that somebody's past is their past that don't determine their future?
Because
I mean, I can look at you and say like you made people make mistakes, and it could happen. I feel like once or twice, okay, some things become a choice, but your past doesn't determine.
When it comes to once is a mistake, twice that's on you.
Okay, so then say like,
you know what though? I gotta say something. Once, charge you to the game. Twice, shame on me. Now I would say more than 2. If you got more than 2 baby daddies, that's when it's on you. One baby daddy, what if she has 2 kids by the same dude? Then I'd be like, why didn't he marry you? You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have been like. But I see what she's saying. Like, you're challenging the women. And when you challenge them, it ain't like you trying to find love. It's like you trying to break them down. But at the end of the day, I see where he's going. He's trying to find somebody that fits his criteria. And when a man is trying to find somebody to fit his criteria, he's going to ask these questions. It's like women ask questions. Men are going to ask these questions because you want to find the person that's right for you. Let's continue.
Like you get into a relationship with somebody, you get married, and things don't work. So then I guess you made a mistake, so you once is a mistake, and then twice is. I don't believe in that because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay.
You should have learned from that very first mistake. Okay,
Lessons are
and
to
not
be learned.
saying that your child is a mistake, right?
Of course
But the
not.
fact that you chose the wrong man to have kids with, and secondly, not to have a marriage after the next one or before
Marriage
the next
doesn't
one.
determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I done known people to be married for a long time and it don't work out, baby. So yeah, you are no, honey, but
Okay.
you're too aggressive now.
No problem. Well, you know,
I know she said, "Yo, you too aggressive. You too aggressive." Yo, man, I haven't seen this, so it's my first time. Why I'm like, man, this dude, he is a little ultra aggressive. But at the end of the day, I see why. Like, when a man gets a certain age, you want something. You don't want to go through the same song and dance over and over again. I see what he doing, but at the end of the day, you come on this dating show and you're looking for love. Everybody's not gonna be perfect. Everybody's going to have their past. The thing about it is you have to meet in the middle. I think this is one of the issues that he's going to have is you got to meet in the middle. Like, okay, you know, I got a couple of issues. She got a couple of issues. Let's meet in the middle. But it seems like he don't want to meet them in the middle. Let's continue.
The aggressiveness, that comes from a Southern man, right?
Baby, let me explain
and we
something
stand on what we talking
My roots
about.
come from Texas, so
Okay, I'm from New Orleans.
okay, so you
know what I
the
mean?
South,
So
the
when
battles
you-
of the South,
All right,
like I
Brian,
said again.
Brian, let's move on. Let's
Okay,
move on. Let's
no
move on.
problem. Have a good day,
The
love.
host like, yo, we gotta
We can
move on.
have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
And Shay, what do you
Hello,
do?
Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster, and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Okay.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy, I didn't want to pop it too soon. I like to feel you out first, but just based off of the energy and the conversations that were had between the women, just overall, that's it.
So you a follower?
No, I went up. That's why I said I didn't pop it right away. I wanted to see for myself.
So you didn't like my responses and the women that I responded to? You didn't like the responses?
Just the energy from it. Yeah.
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
Not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that, though.
Thank you.
He said you're a follower. Damn. Yo, this dude, man. He make the net. I don't know, man. Between him and the plumber dude, man. Them two, boy. Yo, man. I don't know what to say.
Go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Davinia, and I'm 41.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
Damn.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry. And I believe he was speaking very well, very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time. But then it started to feel like an attack. And I didn't like or agree with the attack. So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay. So you say it felt like an attack. Can you elaborate on that?
You don't judge people from their past, or you like to start off with a clean slate. I don't think that if a relationship works out for a woman and it happens to be her second baby daddy per se, I don't think that's her fault. So if she decides to stay and marry the man, like Brian says, then that means she's settling. And I don't agree with a woman having to settle just because the opinions of others thinking that, it's going to be her fault. It's her fault because it didn't work out. No. Because people, they start off with different personas, and then you slowly kind of learn who they really are. So if you decide to walk away because that situation isn't healthy for you, that doesn't mean that it's your fault that it didn't work out.
Okay. So there's 4 billion women on the planet. I'm a black American from Louisiana. I have the choice to have the pick of the litter. So why would I pick you if you have multiple baby daddies?
Well, don't pick me.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you
I
have
understand
the choice.
that.
You have the choice. We all have a choice.
I have the choice, but you're
Yeah.
judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that I'm not for you. If you're going to judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. So I'm not judging
And I
you and your
understand that.
opinion
How many
and
kids
your
you have?
preference. I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay, how many baby daddies?
2.
2. Okay. So it's no disrespect towards that, right? But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man. That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top
That's
tier
exactly.
man.
He said he a top 10 man. And I see where this is going. I see exactly where this is going. Let me break it down, man. You have multiple women don't get this. If you have multiple baby daddies and they haven't worked out, sometimes you got to take some of the blame. Like, honestly, like, I would say the same thing if a man had multiple baby mamas. If the dude got 4 kids by 4 different women, the women ain't the problem. You know what? Matter of fact, he's the problem. Both are the problem because the women chose him because they knew he had multiple baby mamas. But he's the problem because he kept on having kids by these different women. Flip it on the other side. If a woman has 4 different baby daddies, she's the problem. But then the dudes are the problem because, yo, you know this woman got multiple baby mamas, but multiple baby daddies, my fault. You're picking this woman. And women will say, well, my past doesn't matter. I think what he messed up at was he said a clean slate. See, when you say you a clean slate and then you got all these different acronyms and all these different things that you don't like, you know what I'm saying? You could have said that at the beginning and eliminated all that. But this seems more like an interrogation than trying to find a love connection, man. God damn.
Right. Why? Because there's billions of women on this planet. All right?
I respect your opinion.
Okay.
Okay, well, Brian, that is all the balloons popped.
No problem.
But we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
All right.
Yeah, man. All right, man. You know what, though? This is the thing, though. When he first came on, everybody didn't have a balloon pop. They, you know what I'm saying? They was feeling him as far as like the way he was talking, the talking, just ways from occupation, all that. They was feeling that. But once he started talking, you know, it's like boom, 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 boom. And the sad part is, I understand that you want a particular woman, but a lot of these women, yeah, they're gonna have multiple. Some of them gonna have multiple kids. That's the way the world is. My thoughts about this is that, was he a little aggressive? Yeah. Is he a man that knows what he wants? Yes. And a lot of times what happens is when men know what they want and they're very aggressive about it, women are going to get upset because it's like they're being attacked. But he just knows what he wants. Now, when he said he top 10, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know about that, but hey, it is what it is. It's your boy Jay here with another reaction. If you like the video, hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button. I'm going to have a link to the full video in the description so you can watch the whole 1 hour video. That's just a segment from the video. Until next time, folks, I'm out.